Hi everyone. I just wanted to hop on here for a moment to give everyone a little bit of an update on how George has been doing. He's going to be 5 in November, and we are back in school with ABA and full-time, and we are seeing a lot of improvements in how he really is communicating, still non-verbally, but definitely giving us a lot of gestures and manding. This video is primarily about life with typical and non-typical children. Let's say that. I have 3 children. My 8-year-old is neurotypical. My 4-year-old, George, is severe nonverbal on the autism spectrum. And I have a 2-year-old. And we have been in this autism journey now for about 2 years. He's been diagnosed since he was 2.5. And I am trying to learn about the balance and learn about how to make life as normal as possible for your neurotypical children, when at the same time trying to make life as normal and easy as possible for your child that has autism, particularly severe autism, where it is difficult to go to the fair and the circus and perhaps for some people even the grocery store. The greatest struggle that I have had is trying to figure out what's best. The mom guilt sets in, and I have to ask myself, what gives me more guilt? Telling my 2 neurotypical children that we can't go to the circus because your brother is not able to handle that. Or going to the circus and having so much fun with my 2 children who are having the best time while my 4-year-old stays home and misses out. What is the right thing? What is the right decision? And I don't know if there is one, but what I do know is that I have come to understand and accept that when my son George does not go to the circus, he in no way is suffering. He in no way is having a desire to do something that he's unable to do. In fact, he probably doesn't even know what a circus is because he doesn't even have the ability to really communicate that with me, so I don't know. But what I do know is for my 2 neurotypical children, if they miss out on that, it is extremely devastating for them. And that is hard on families. And for the single moms that are out there, I just commend you, because what do you do then if you don't have the family support and you don't have grandmas and sitters and respites and friends and family that you can leave your child with? In my case, my husband and I divide and conquer. In fact, I think I'm going to name this video Divide and Conquer, because that's really what we do. And I just want to say thank you to some of the bloggers that I follow, like Finding Cooper's Voice and Story of Noism and Cody Speaks. Your stories and your life has been so impactful to mine, because just to know that I'm not alone and to know that other families are going through the same thing, it makes my life easier. So never stop sharing. And in fact, you have really encouraged me to do the same thing, because we all need to know that we're not alone, right? We all need to know that we're in this fight together. And that is what gives us the strength to keep going. Imagine if you were doing this and you weren't able to think of one other person that had the same thing, because in my case, no one else in my family has a child with autism. Perhaps some of my friends might have a child with autism that just don't know it yet, or they're in denial. But to be able to reach out and hear stories from people, it's just so enlightening, and I hope that my story will help others too. So give me feedback. What do you do with your family? What do you do when you have to split up kids and divide and conquer? I'd love to hear ideas, and I hope that we all one day might have an answer to all of this, into autism. And until we do, the whys and hows and all of that, let's stick together and divide and conquer and make life the best we can. Have a good one.